This is Crackdown. We're here on Xbox Series S. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. The all-new Dodge Caliber. It's anything but in-game video advertisements. Always fun. So yeah, this is Crackdown. Skills for kills, agent. Skills for kills, agent. That's an Agility Orb I was missing? Oh, I'm so tempted to sit here and grind out the rest of these orbs. You would not believe it. Anyways, if you're not familiar with Crackdown, it's awesome. You cause crazy explosions, and you build up skills. Skills for kills, agent. Skills for kills. So yeah, you start as this like small agent, and as you fight, shoot, blow up, destroy, drive, and smash your way to saving the city, you slowly become stronger and stronger. You can only jump like a little bit when you're a small agent, but then as you become a massive agent, you actually get to see your agent increase in size, and you can do massive jumps. And this game, it's entirely free. Seriously, it doesn't cost you anything at all. I think it was part of a promotional thing to get people excited about Crackdown 3 for whatever reason, but yeah, Xbox was just straight up, this game is entirely free, so it doesn't cost you anything. It's a full, fun game. You can play it alone. You can play it in co-op with a buddy online. It's a lot of fun. It's Crackdown. It is, I don't know if you'd call it like a beloved classic or anything like that, but it's a really, really cool game. Like, it's got, it's got some fun gameplay mechanics, some cool action. It's got a neat cel-shaded aesthetic that I think a lot of people remember it for. When it came out, you got the Halo 3 multiplayer beta with it, which was cool. It's got the agent, well, the agency voice, I guess you would say. He's the guy that does all the talking and stuff like that, and it's Crackdown. It's a blast. You just blow stuff up, smash things, shoot things. You build up your agent, you're exploring this city. So there's a few different areas you could end up going. And I've killed all the bosses here. So you can like play the game, you can kill the bosses. And then you're able to, well, you can, there's 3 different areas. So this area is like sort of the first gang spot you go to. Then there is like the industrial area, which is like the Volks, and then there's like this other high-tech future city kind of area. So this is the sort of gangsters, Los Muertos. This place is really like, you know, it's down and broken. Oh, the agency's in the middle. It's a big tower. If you climb it, there's like an achievement and everything. Then there's the Volk, which is like the industrial spot, which I mentioned. And then there's finally the Shenzhen, which is like a big area for chaos. I killed everyone in that area. Oh, okay. I'm really going. And then you can kind of go in and you can do, like, basically, like, play it over again, if that makes sense. Like, you reset all the bosses and keep all your, like, fun weapons and tools, and you can just, like, absolutely obliterate, you know, enemies with new, like, rockets and stuff. And the more you get them angry, the more guys will, like, come after you, and so basically what happens is you run around, you find where the boss thing is, an info thing plays where it's like, this person's bad news, they've done bad things, you need to kill them, and they're this kind of important to the main boss thing, and then you kill them, then eventually after you kill enough of them, you end up fighting like their overlord, and you rinse and repeat. That's sort of the game. It may not sound thrilling, but it's a lot of fun to play. It's just a sandbox of like explosions and action. It's just a really silly, fun experience. See, a lot of people, they might think that Crackdown is trying to be some kind of crazy AAA big thing. If anyone that even knows Crackdown remotely knows that it's just a fun game where you go around and you blow things up and shoot things for several hours. It's awesome. Really, no, Crackdown is sweet. Oh, I've been blabbering for too long, too. On Series S, it's a 1440p resolution. It's 30 FPS. It is auto HDR enabled. You may notice some performance dips. when things really, really go crazy, but it is relatively well balanced and is decently fine in terms of performance. And it looks really good, all things considered. It's decently sharp and clean. And yeah, it's kind of sweet. I can't believe I totally like got sidetracked on that one. Sorry, I was talking about how cool this game could be. It really is quite spectacular. Every area has its own style, and you know, it's a neat game because I don't know if you can get away with building a game like this today because of like, you know, expectations and stuff like that. But it was really cool when you could play a game that literally was just like a free open world, and it was just like, hey, there's stuff going on, and you're just going and smashing and blasting stuff. And it's really, really cool to literally see your character like evolve. That was the neatest thing to me, was playing this game, where it's like, okay, I've got my character, I'm tiny, I'm weird. You playing co-op with somebody that's like really experienced, and you are just like this little tiny first day on the job, like tiny little rookie against them. And then as you improve yourself and you do things, you get all these little like points, and then you slowly become like better at what you're doing. And you grow it, like literally physically grow in size, which is cool. And you can see all my stats on the left side there. Pretty good. It's the racing and the driving stuff. I just can't get those levels up. I try my best. There's challenges that help too. Like you can, you know, essentially you can go and you can do like these like race challenges, or there's like Agility Orb challenges. This is what I was talking about, where they give you like a little bit of a heads up. It's like, hey, here's this guy, and you got to go kill him and stuff. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Now, a big part of this game is the orbs. So the Agility Orbs are these really cool, addicting to collect orbs. There's 500 of them? I think it's like 500 of them. And you need to, well, you don't have to, but you will definitely crave it. Find these 500 orbs everywhere. And, you know, there's like an achievement, everything attached to it. I did it for Crackdown 2. I have desired emotionally to do it for Crackdown 1, but I guess I'm like 40-something, like 50 orbs off, as you saw earlier. So, like, that'll be an all-day thing at some point down the road, I'm sure. I don't know why I need to, but I want to, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a big thing in this, is your orbs. And there's secret orbs too that you can find, but like, you know, it really is about, could you please get over the wall, agent, before you die? It really is more about the Agility Orbs. Secret orbs are cool and all, but like Agility Orbs, that's the addiction, is collecting the Agility Orbs. It's really, really quite fun. As I said, it's such a, to me, it's such an interesting game, this experience, because you're like, it's a simple world, right? Like, it's not too complex. The environment is pretty basic. You got all these things to shoot and blast, and you know, there's some surprises and like little hidden things here or there, but like the game itself, not a whole lot of complexity to it, right? But at the same time, it's just fun. It really is a genuinely fun game. And like I said, it's entirely free, right? So like, you can dive in and you can destroy things to your heart content. It doesn't cost you anything. It's only the tiny, minuscule download size that's present. And like, I genuinely miss the Crackdown series because I thought this franchise was awesome. I knew what kind of game Crackdown was. As much as other people don't seem to understand what Crackdown is, it's, as I mentioned, literally a game about boom, shoot, blast, explode. Can I jump up in there in the middle? I'm trying to find out where this this big bad guy is. I need to get back up there. I just can't seem to detect him in this room. Pretty cool though, you can go in and you just blow up just the one guy and leave if you're good enough, but usually there's like 4 billion guards that kind of like make it as hard as possible for you to get your job done. I'm not trying to leave, I'm trying to kill the guy I'm trying to, like, where? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so we gotta get back in here. I'm really struggling today for some reason. Really struggling here to find this dude. Okay, maybe he's like on like a top level thing. Like I thought he would be in the middle, but I don't see him like standing out in the middle anywhere, right? So like, I guess I could just open the door like a normal person instead of kicking it open like a secret super agent. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Why are these doors so ridiculous? I am like a massive agent dude, and I can't even... You guys are driving me crazy. Now we're back over here. Where is this guy located? Is he like in a side building here or something? He's gotta be like in the middle there or something like that. This is really actually stressing me out a little bit. I want to destroy this this bad guy here to show it off to you. I thought it would be one of those clean ones. Then again, this is the third area of the game, right? Like this is kind of your end game of Crackdown, if that makes sense, at least for the first game. Is getting in here and fighting these guys. Okay. So he's like, is he like in a hallway off in the side here? That's what I want to know. Driving me crazy. But anyways, yeah, a lot of it is, as I mentioned, kind of the agility of it, the movement of your character in the environment, how much damage you do to that environment as you move through it. It's kind of neat. If you took this concept and you applied it into a modern game and actually had it where you could destroy like every part of the game, I think that would be so cool. And like, I think the idea was semi-explored, but not really properly explored in Crackdown 3. Like, I think the ideas were in place for you to have a world of destruction, but then they made it multiplayer only. So he's here, but look, where's... I saw him through the wall there. Is he literally, like, through the wall? Like, how do I get at this guy? This is drive me nuts. I will kill you if I can find out where you're hiding. I know you're around here somewhere. It's strangely like a maze, but this is what I'm saying is like regular guns are just like kind of awful to use. Oh, there you are. Oh, there's like grenades too. The cool thing about the second game is they really add a lot of cool tools for you to use. Like a lot of cool tools that they don't really have in this game. There we go, I got him. He's eliminated. See, I got the job done. That's what I do, I get it done. Now that he's been killed, the whole thing is changing. You've done it, Agent. You're a hero to the people. Your batteries are low, Agent. You have to contend with that too. No. But yeah, anyways, it's a great looking game. I think it's got a neat art aesthetic. It's a franchise that I think some people kind of have too high of expectations for what it could be, but like it is really something where genuinely, if you just kept doing these fun sandboxes where you just blow everything up, shoot stuff, and just have fun with it, I think this franchise could like absolutely thrive in the modern era. It just needed the right amount of like care and tending, and not trying to blow it up as if it's some kind of intense AAA, over-the-top, ridiculous, mature, highest quality of gaming experiences that ever existed. I don't know anyone that would be foolish enough to make that out of Crackdown, considering you should know what Crackdown is, its lane, and stick with it, but no, it's a really, really cool series. There's some, like, twists in the story, too. Like, it's not really a narrative-driven game, like, to a degree. Like, there is a story. And there are some surprises, and there are some twists. This is a strangely long, empty, kind of place I'm here right now. Pretty crazily empty. I wonder if am I playing with keys? There's a keys to the city mode, too, where you're able to, like, have more spawning control and stuff on things. Yeah. But seriously, they're really, really cool games, the Crackdown games. You can have so much fun playing these. You can do so many crazy things. You can grab vehicles, and you can impound vehicles too. So if you get the vehicles, you can like drive them back to the agency tower, and then you can like use them at your own discretion at the agency tower. Like you could bring them out and be like, okay, I'm using this one today or something like that. I think that's really awesome that they give you all these choices. Oh, and you're not supposed to kill citizens, which is a big problem for me driving-wise, because I kill so many citizens, and it's like, it impacts your skills negatively, so you're not like leveling as fast. That's where my driving problems come in. Also, your vehicles blow up really easily usually, so it's kind of like you don't really get to spend a whole lot of time in a vehicle before it's like totally decimated. I also love that this game gives you like a support structure. It's really neat. So like when you're fighting and stuff like that, I died? It's ridiculous. When you're fighting your teammates, like, well, you're not your teammates, but the cops that are like supporting you, I guess that sounds about right. The other police officers of the city or the greater area will come in and like try to like back you up and stuff, which is kind of cool. And I quite liked that element of it, where you're basically getting like a squad to deal with things. Like I always thought that was kind of neat. Building up, like having your team come into the situation, be like, yo, our agent needs support, and then you would go out and like, you know, support the agent. Were we just in the expo, or is the expo like a different area? I think there's a boss in here, isn't there? I gotta get a car. I wanna like run some guys down. These little vehicles. I don't know. The Crackdown is such a magical game of like a weirdly specific time in gaming history. And you know what? Honestly, not every franchise gets like 3 releases. So the fact that Crackdown did is really awesome. Seriously. And I mean, the second one, you know, the third one was okay. It's just, as I've been trying to build to basically this whole time, they built it up to be something that, like, it literally never had a chance to be, even in its wildest franchise-like dreams, and I think that was a big mistake. Man, they just keep blowing up my cars. This is what I'm talking about. You gotta get, like, one of those agency tanks is what it is. Sorry, I need your vehicle. Thank you. You should get points for Grand Theft Auto in this. You know, like car points. Like, look at that. It's like my driving level 40 something. I thought I got it up to 47. Did it go down, or is that 37? This is like I'm never gonna get like maxed out skills. There's still some achievements I'm trying to get, and it's like good luck getting them. You know what I mean? Because it's like I have to do so much grinding work to make that possible. But what I really want is to get the Agility Orbs. That's a dream of mine, to grind to get the Agility Orbs. I could have sworn there should be like a boss in here. Maybe I was off on that. Yeah. Maybe I was wrong. I thought there'd be... Oh no, do I have that info and there is a boss in here? Oh, it usually gives me like a dossier. Maybe I unlocked the dossier last time. I didn't even realize it and come in here and kill this guy. Oh. Yeah, there's definitely like a boss dude that I need to like kill in this place. I'm seeing that. And it's something that I will get out of my car to deal with. Is he like in there? See, why are cars so difficult to use compared to just... Rockets are a pleasure to use in this game. You'll definitely also spend a ridiculous amount of time destroying yourself in this game with explosives, which is kind of funny. But like, I just want to look here at the achievements quickly. I think I got a lot of them. 495, that's it. 200 without dying yourself. You gotta spend a day doing some achievements in this one. So yeah, it's all like rooftop missions. Like, it's a lot of like time killing stuff, if that makes sense. Like 500 Agility Orbs, commandeered 100 gang controlled vehicles. I'm actually shocked I don't have that yet. But yeah, a lot of them are for just doing all these like different racing challenges, and it's just like a lot of work. Achieve a height of 150. Oh, and a vehicle. So yeah, they're like all the achievements I'm missing are like vehicle driven. Oh, such a grind. But yeah, a great free game that is very easy to recommend and suggest you take a look at. It's Crackdown.